আমি ওই পাশের বাড়ি থেকে রেখে আসি ল্যাপটপটা জানলা দিয়ে রেখে পড়াতে।
Hello everyone, hi, and welcome to a new session. Here with me is Ananya.
Hello everyone.
So Ananya, what are we doing today in our current update session?
So we will be covering Pulitzer Prize Awards today. And as you know, this is a very important topic. And as we are gearing towards net, so let's cover this important topic today.
Yes, so today in our current update session, we will look at some Pulitzer Prize winning works, and also we will look at some South Asian works which have won DSC Prize, right? So let's get started. Here is, okay. So in today's session, we will look at some winners of Pulitzer Prize. Let's go. So first of all, I would just like to ask you all that what is a Pulitzer Prize? When is a work awarded Pulitzer Prize? Can anyone tell me? That what is it? When does a work qualify to get this Pulitzer Prize? So the Pulitzer Prize are 2 dozen annual awards given by Columbia University in New York for achievements in the United States in journalism, arts, and letters. They were established in 1917 by the will of Joseph Pulitzer, who had made his fortune as a newspaper publisher. Okay, so this Pulitzer Prize is awarded to achievements of journalism, arts, and letters in New York. Okay, right. Let's move on to the first work. Yes, Ananya?
So Night Watch is by Jane Ann Phillips and it won Pulitzer in 2024. So this is very recent. It is a beautifully rendered novel set in West Virginia's Trans Allegheny Lunatic Asylum in the aftermath of the Civil War, where a severely wounded Union veteran, a 12-year-old girl, and her mother, long abused by the Confederate soldier, struggle to heal. And the author is Jane Ann Phillips. This is Night Watch.
So as you can see, it's a very recent work of 2024, which has got the Pulitzer Prize. Just try to remember the names of these works and the titles and the settings. Like here, the setting is the post-Civil War era, right? And the setting is the, what is the place? It's set in a mental asylum. So these are the important points which we can remember about these works. So let's move on to our next work. Next, we have Demon Copperhead. So Demon Copperhead is it's a 2022 novel by Barbara Kingsolver. It was a co-recipient of the 2023 Pulitzer Prize for Fiction, and it also won the 2023 Women's Prize for Fiction. Kingsolver was inspired by the Charles Dickens's novel, David Copperfield. So this novel, Demon Copperhead, it's a modern retelling of David Copperfield. While Kingsolver's novel is similarly about a boy who experiences poverty, Demon Copperhead is set in Appalachia and explores contemporary issues. So knowing the modern retellings of classics is very important. Like we know, J.M. Coates's Poe is a modern retelling of Daniel Defoe's Robinson Crusoe, right? Similarly, Barbara Kingsolver's Demon Copperhead, it's a modern retelling of David Copperfield, right? And it also got the Pulitzer Prize in 2023. 2023, right? Okay. Next work.
The Netanyahu's. It is an account of a minor and ultimately even negligible episode in the history of a very famous family. And this is by Joshua Cohen. So the Netanyahu's is the title and the rest of is the subtitle of this work. It was awarded the 2022 Pulitzer Prize for Fiction. And this book centers on a fictionalized account of Harold Bloom's encounter with Benjamin Netanyahu and his family, including his son, who is Benjamin Netanyahu, at an upstate New York college in the late 1950s. So this is blending history, fiction, and humor.
Okay, so again, a very important work. Try to remember the work title and the author and the year in which it got the Pulitzer Prize. Next work. Okay, so before we proceed, Vallat is starting the offline and online classes, right? for NET. So here is some details about our 6-month online course for December NET 2024. So the classes will start exactly from July 8. You will get classes 6 days a week. There will be 2 sessions per day. One session will be in the morning from 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Another session will be in the evening from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., right? So admissions have started from 15th of May onwards. So if you haven't enrolled yet, you can still enroll now into this course. And there are 2 phone numbers on the screen where you can contact if you have any further confusions or doubts, and you can start your preparations for December NET from now. All right, next. Yes, The Night Watchman. Okay, so The Night Watchman is a novel by Louisa Erdrich. It was first published on 3rd March 2020 by HarperCollins. This novel is set in the 1950s. That's the setting, right? This is Erdrich's 6th standalone novel following Future Home of the Living God. This novel was inspired by the life of Erdrich's grandfather, who motivated and inspired other members of the Turtle Mountain Reservation to resist the Indian termination policies from the 1940s to 60s. The Night Watchman is the first novel that Erdrich has written that is set on the Turtle Mountain Reservation. In 2021, the novel was awarded the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction, right? The Night Watchman by Louisa Erdrich, and it got the Pulitzer Prize in 2021. Please remember at least the title of the work and who wrote the works, right? That's very important. You can get like match the followings and all. So please remember the titles and the works authors. Okay. The Night Watchman by Louisa Erdrich. Next.
So this is The Nickel Boys. The Nickel Boys is a 2019 novel by a very important American novelist, Colson Whitehead. It is based on the historic Dozier School, a reform school in Florida that operated for 111 years and was revealed as highly abusive. A university investigation found numerous unmarked graves for unrecorded deaths and a history into the late 20th century of emotional and physical abuse of students. The Nickel Boys, it won the 2020 Pulitzer Prize for Fiction, and Colson Whitehead is also known for, he's the author of The Underground Railroad. That is also his important work.
So here we try to look at some recent works which have been awarded the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction, right? So now we will look at DSC Prize winning works of South Asian literature. Again, it's a very prestigious prize which is awarded to the works of South Asia, right? Okay. So what is this prize? The DSC Prize for South Asian Literature, it's an international literary prize awarded annually to writers of any ethnicity or nationally writing about South Asia, themes such as culture, politics, history, or people. It is for an original full-length novel written in English or translated into English. Okay, so that's what we know about the DSC Prize. So here is the first work which we want to talk about. So it is Half the Night is Gone. It's the 3rd novel of Amitabha Bagchi. It was published by Juggernaut Books, and it was awarded the DSC Prize for South Asian Literature in 2019, as well as appearing on the Jesse B. Prize for Literature shortlist and the Hindu Literary Prize shortlist. This novel is about the Indian novelist Vishwanath, whose heart is broken after the loss of his son. So, Half the Night is Gone by Amitabha Bagchi. Very important work, and it got the DSC Prize for South Asian Literature in 2019. Right? Okay, next.
Sleeping on Jupiter. Now, this is a novel by Anuradha Roy. It is her 3rd novel, and it was published by Hatchet India. So you have to note the publishers also. And it was published on 15 April 2015. It was longlisted for the 2015 Man Booker Prize and shortlisted for the 2015 The Hindu Literary Prize. It won the 2016 DSC Prize for South Asian Literature. The protagonist is Nomi Fredrickson. She travels to Jarmuli, a temple town in India's coastal northeast, to produce a documentary film. Nomi was born in India but was later orphaned and sent to an ashram in Jarmuli. She was subjected to physical, emotional, and sexual abuse while at the ashram. She later escaped and was adopted, moving to Norway. There she meets three old women while on a train, Gauri, Latika, and Vidya. Her production assistant Suraj is Vidya's son and is troubled by his ongoing divorce. The chapters alternate between Nomi's first person narration and third person narratives following the novel's secondary characters. This is Sleeping on Jupiter by Anuradha Roy.
Okay. So that's all for tonight. And before we wrap up, we just want to remind you that our admission for 6-month online course for December 2024 net is going on. The classes will start from July 8th. So if you haven't enrolled yet, you can get enrolled now. There are 2 numbers on the screen where you can contact if you have any further queries or doubts. So what will you get from this course? Live Zoom classes, recordings with lifetime access, classes for both papers 1 and 2, printed books, our encyclopedias and all the materials, right? PDF notes, topic-wise quizzes, and also module tests. So this is all you are going to get out of this course. So if you haven't enrolled yet, please do and start your preparation for December net from now, right? So I really hope you guys enjoyed the discussion tonight. Okay, so shall we wrap up, Ananya?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So take care and we